Hey guys, I pray that all is well. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to make some red beans and rice, but we're going to start off with making the red beans in a crock pot. And I'm also going to be using my meat for this dish will be turkey legs. So the turkey legs are not prepared, they're not smoked or cooked. So we're going to first and foremost start off by opening up the pack of turkey legs, and we're going to wash them with some vinegar. We're gonna rinse them off actually. Let me come on, you guys to be able to see me. And all I'm doing is placing them into a big bowl with some water. So we can clean them. And I place them in a big bowl with some water. I have vinegar and apple cider vinegar. You can use either one of them, white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use the white vinegar this time. Use like a tablespoon of that in there. I already prepared my slices of bell pepper and my slices of onion for that actual dish, and I'm gonna bake these turkey legs in the oven on 350 for an hour and 30 minutes. But we're gonna start our red beans. How do we start our red beans? We're gonna actually chop up some jalapenos, bell peppers, and onions. We're gonna chop these. If you have a chopper, you can use your chopper. I'm actually gonna take out the core of the bell pepper because I cut it in half already. Take the core of the bell pepper out. I'm gonna chop up this bell pepper. Y'all, I always told myself I wanted to go to culinary art school because I want to learn how to chop like the chefs. That's so amazing. That's so creative. I know it's a skill set that you got to learn, but hey, what I've been doing since I've been cooking since I was like 6 years old, y'all. I've been getting by just fine with what I'm doing, but hey, I know there's an art to it. I wanted to go to culinary art school when I was a teenager, but I allow people to talk me out of it, but not no more. So one day, the good Lord will let me go to culinary art school, or just keeps teaching me on his own, you know, because he's a great and mighty teacher. I'm gonna chop up this onion as well. And you can put as much onion, bell pepper, and jalapenos if you want. Honestly, I use these things as the seasoning towards my dish, so I don't have to over salt it or over pepper it. I have some garlic cloves as well, and all I'm going to do is open up the garlic cloves, take them out of the skin, and just put them in the pot just like this as a whole. I'm going to take the skin off. I'm going to cut it at the bottom of the clove. My time is yours. I cannot wait. I'm yours. guys, I'm going to tell you guys why I started cooking first and foremost. I learned at a very young age that just because I was always around my great-grandmother, I used to tell her, teach me how to cook, Grandma. But around 11 years old, I'm actually going to use, let me start by teaching first and foremost. I'm going to use 4 cups of water. So this is 2 cups right here. And I'm going to get 2 more cups. And some people actually soak their beans before they prepare them. But in my case, I will not be soaking these beans today. It will soak while it's in the crock pot. So I have a container of red beans. I'm going to open up the container. Woo, Jesus. I'm going to take 2 cups of red beans because even like with red beans, I do the same thing with rice. Whatever portion that I put of water, I just put whatever portion of the thing, like the beans or the rice, I put in the container or into the pot. I put half of that, well, double that portion of water. So I want to use 2 cups of red beans to 4 cups of water, if you guys understand. So if it's the red beans or the rice, I do 1 cup of that thing and double the water. So I put the red beans in the container. Y'all work with me, cope with me. Hey, it's the beginning. Now I'm going to put the onions, the bell pepper, the garlic, and the jalapenos into the pot. Oh, Jesus. And I'm putting the crock pot on high, guys. Put it into the crock pot. And now I'm going to season it. I'm actually going to put 1 of these cubes. These are Norris cubes, chicken cubes. Jesus. I actually have a half in here. I usually half in these things because they have a lot of sodium in it. So I don't use too much. Yeah, that's a lot of sodium. It says 1060. We don't want all that salt. So I use a half of 1. I have 1 that's half in the pack already. Sorry, guys. And then I'm going to season it with some onion powder, to my liking, some garlic powder, some Mrs. Dash, the original Mrs. Dash, because this is all I used at one point, just Mrs. Dash, because we didn't really use salt, because I was trying to take care of my mother. Some pepper, black pepper. I'm going to use bay leaves, 2 bay leaves, 1, 2. A little bit of Tony Szechuan. And some sea salt. I'm not going to put regular salt in here. I'm going to put some pink Himalayan sea salt in here, to my liking. And then I'm going to start up the pot and let that cook. And place the top on it. Now that the oven is prepared, it's preheated, I'm going to go rinse these turkey wings off after they done set in the vinegar about 5 minutes. I'm going to rinse them off. They're turkey legs, not wings. So on the bottom of this pan, I'm going to put a half a cup of water so we don't dry out our turkey legs. I'm going to put a half a cup of water. Ooh, I actually want to use some more different kind of bell pepper. Okay, so I have green bell pepper, but I'm going to actually use some of my red and my yellow bell pepper too. I'm going to rinse them off first. Whenever you get stuff from the store, make sure you rinse them off. You can actually rinse them off with water and vinegar as well. Rinse them off before you chop up your produce. Because the chemicals that they spray on the stuff to keep it, the pesticides that they spray on it to keep it from not being ate by the insects, actually can cause health conditions. And we don't want no health conditions. So, I'm gonna do a half of both of these peppers. I can place in here too. And I'm just gonna slice them up like I sliced up the green bell peppers. And this is honestly just because I like veggies, y'all. This ain't because, oh, it's for the flavor. Yeah, it's gonna enhance the flavor, but I just like to eat extra vegetables throughout the day. And I love me some baked, sauteed peppers. But I'm gonna place the turkey legs in a pan, and I have 3 turkey legs. I'm going to season them with some pepper, black pepper, pink Himalayan salt, onion powder and garlic powder. Honestly, I think you guys should definitely season both sides. Jesus. And some Mrs. Dash. And then I'm gonna put the onions and bell peppers in the pan with it. I actually put some garlic cloves in there too, for taste. And this is just a healthier option, guys, as opposed to putting pork or any kind of sausage in there. You could just use turkey legs. So I'm gonna let those beans cook down. Those beans are gonna cook down for a couple of hours. That's gonna be dinner tonight. But the turkey legs, Jesus, will be in the oven for an hour and 30 minutes on 350. 350, and we'll come check on it. I'm gonna actually get some aluminum foil, wrap that so it don't dry out. Then we'll clean up the kitchen. I usually clean as I go, but guys, I'm kind of in a rush right now because I got to actually sit down and take a class today because I have a lot of stuff on my plate. Jesus. So obedience is better than sacrifice. But I pray that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that you guys learned something. The red beans will be in the crock pot for about 7 hours, guys, on high. 7 hours on high. And then once you take out your turkey legs out of the oven, you're gonna place your turkey legs in the pot with those with the beans. And the turkey legs are only gonna be in there for an hour and 30 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Once they're completely done baking, you're gonna place them into the pot so they can start to break down with the beans. I pray that y'all learned something first and foremost, and I pray that y'all have a blessed day. Bye.